She watched her brother break after divorce, suddenly understands why men quit life. Be me. 27. Masters in Sociology. Think I understand human behavior, gender dynamics, all that. Always rant about how men have it easier, women are victims, society sucks. Brother 34. Quiet, steady, boring as fuck. Married 7 years, kid named Alex. Never complains, always helps mom, punctual, reliable. We tease him for being too soft. I tell him divorce courts always favor women. He just laughs. I hope I never have to find out. Laugh it off like an idiot. 2 years later. Wife starts acting weird. Visits drop, excuses get weird. Always needs space. Still posts on IG, new outfits, parties, hashtags about freedom. Calls his job boring. Calls him more wife than me, in jokes. We all laugh. He doesn't. Something in his eyes changes, but he still smiles for Alex. Then she files for divorce. Been planning for months. Collecting texts, moving money, Googling how to win custody. In court, she twists his own words against him. I'm exhausted equals abuse. Judge buys it. She gets house, custody, money, legal fees. Bro just sits there like stone. I whisper, at least you still get to see Alex. He doesn't answer. Go home, stare at wall. Bro just exists. Moves into tiny, depressing apartment. Works weekends to pay alimony plus child support. Still builds cardboard spaceships with Alex. Daddy's the captain. No buddy, you are. Small smiles, brief, fleeting. Only time I see light in his eyes now. Visits get rarer. X decides when he sees Alex. Sometimes just says no. Bro looks like a zombie most days. Asks me, do you think I was a bad husband? I joke, you just weren't expressive enough. He goes quiet. 2 days later, texts me at 4 a.m. I'm sorry I'm not enough. I ignore it. Can't deal with it, can't process. Misses Alex's birthday. Work calls him in. Hasn't seen Alex in weeks. Go to his apartment one night. Find a note, pills, silence. He's gone. Heart fucking drops. Mom breaks down, dad disappears for hours. I stare at his coffee mug like it holds answers. Check his iPad later. Hundreds of notes titled, Try Again. Each one more desperate than the last. Last entry. If something happens to me, tell him I loved him. I tried so hard. I just wasn't enough. My chest caves in. Funeral. Friends tell me he was struggling silently. Never said anything because, men's pain dismissed. One friend, didn't want him to blame himself. Another, cry once, X gets full custody. Realize this is the reality for men. We can fail silently, disappear quietly, and no one notices. Great aunt whispers. We failed that boy. Me, he didn't speak up. Her, sometimes you can't speak when you're drowning. Nod, can't say anything. He was drowning for years, and no one pulled him out. Months later. See guys online venting about custody battles. Almost type, maybe there's a reason. Stop. Too late for him. They all just missed their kids. Feel sick, realize this could be me, could be anyone. Remember his words. I hope I never have to find out. He did. And it killed him. Every memory replaying like broken glass in my head. Small victories, small joys, all gone. Alex asks why daddy doesn't come over anymore. Can't answer without crying. Mom just hugs me and whispers, he loved you all, even when it hurt him. Still feel the weight of every unspoken word. Realize society doesn't care about quiet suffering. Realize men are invisible until it's too late. Everything he was, everything he tried to be, ended in silence. Sometimes I sit in his apartment. Look at the empty coffee mug. Think about what went unsaid. Think about all the men who vanished silently. Wish I could have done something. Wish I could scream at the world, but it won't listen. All I have are memories, notes, and guilt. All I can do is remember, and never forget.